Hi, Dr. Robinson here with the web page 13 Media with Impact. We're talking about the Supreme Court. I'm going to go ahead and control home to the top so you can see how easy it is to navigate this. Okay. And you can easily tab across it, but you can also hit L for list. And then, of course, I for item. Okay, just so you know, you can tab all the way through this also, but a lot of these are graphics, so we're going to hit G for graphic. Isn't that cool? We've got alt texted. I'm just hitting G all the way through it because it's that easy. Okay, now once you get into Classroom Interactives, that's the main heading of the item, and then you want a down arrow. Wake up in the morning, get dressed, and download some music to your MP3 player from the internet before heading off to school. Which 2005 Supreme Court case affects the way you download music to your MP3 player. Radio button not checked for Matsui. United States radio button not checked MGMV. Rockstar radio button not checked New York V. Milk radio button not checked United. Okay, so once you find out what your radio buttons are, and just so you know, insert F5 will also pull these up, so let me just caps lock F5. Select the form field dialog. List 1, list 2, edit, search button, combo, radio button not checked. Okay, you could hit enter on this, just also make note. Submit button is here also. I'm going to hit escape out of here, because I know A is also a radio button. Okay, I'm going to answer this incorrectly first, so you can see what happens. And then I'm going to tab to submit button. And enter. Okay. And G for graphic, again, to get down to your Classroom Interactives. And then down arrow. Okay. And then, of course, it explains it. Now, let me mark this correctly. So Alt left arrow to go back. Okay, and now I'm going to hit A. That's what I want, so I'm going to space bar. Tab to submit button. Enter. Okay, and once again, G for graphic. Okay, and then down arrow. Okay, and then it tells you that your next question is going to be a button. Okay, yeah, I love submit button, not always, so go ahead and insert F5 and check that. Oh, okay, submit button or next question. Totally depends on the day on whether that's going to say next question or submit button. Go ahead and hit enter on it. Okay, once again, it's just G for graphic. And then down arrow. When you get to school, head to homeroom. During the morning announcements, you stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. Two of your classmates choose not to say the pledge, but they don't get into any trouble. Which Supreme Court case influenced whether or not you have to say the Pledge of Allegiance? To the flag of the United States of America in your classroom. Radio button not check Roe v. Wade. Radio button not check Clinton v. Goldsmith. Radio button not check Gotcha v. Benson. Radio button not check West Virginia. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit A. Wade, Clinton v. Gotcha v. West Virginia v. And spacebar to check. Tab to submit button. And G for graphic. And then make sure you down arrow. Okay. Anyway, it just goes like that continuously. So it's G for graphic until you hear Classroom Interactives. You down arrow to it. And then it's B to submit button to go to the next question. So that is how easy it's going to be to move throughout this site. And that is how you do the 13 Media with Impact, the Supreme Court.